Today, it is actually harder to become a reader than it was 20 or 30 years ago. The reason is not that people became less intelligent or less curious. The real reason is that the modern world is designed to constantly interrupt your attention. Every device, every application, even every platform competes for the same limited resource, which is your focus. When you open your phone, dozens of things are ready to distract you immediately. Videos start automatically, notifications appear, and algorithms push new content every few seconds. In that environment, sitting down with a book for a long period of time becomes unusually difficult. Reading requires something that the modern digital environment rarely supports, and that is sustained attention. When you read a book, you cannot jump between ideas every 5 seconds. You need to stay with one narrative, one argument, or one train of thought. For many people, this feels uncomfortable at first, not because reading is difficult, no, but because their attention has been trained to move constantly. If someone wants to become a reader today, the first important step is to change expectations about reading. Many people start reading with unrealistic goals. They think they must read very fast, remember every detail, or finish many books every month. I was the same. When reading becomes connected to pressure and performance, it quickly turns into something stressful instead of enjoying the experience. The person begins to treat reading like a task that must be completed. A much healthier approach is to start with smaller expectations. A person doesn't need to read 50 pages every day. Even 10 pages can be enough if the reading happens regularly. The important thing is to build a habit when reading becomes a normal and comfortable activity rather than a challenge, right? Another important factor is choosing the right books. Yeah, guys, many people stop reading because they begin with books that do not actually interest them. Sometimes they pick books that are considered classics or books that other people say are important. However, if a book doesn't create curiosity, it becomes very difficult to continue reading it. Real readers often stop reading books that do not work for them. Google 20% method. It should work. This is completely normal. Reading should be guided by interest, not by obligation. That's the point. Environment also plays a significant role. Reading is much easier when distractions are reduced. If a phone constantly vibrates or if multiple screens are active at the same time, concentration becomes fragmented. Creating a small, quiet moment for reading can dramatically improve the experience. For example, reading for 15 minutes in the morning or reading before going to sleep can gradually build a stable habit. Read Atomic Habits, it will help you. There is a method. It is also useful to understand that reading is a skill that develops over time. At the beginning, it is normal for attention to drift and for the mind to wander. Many people interpret this as a sign that they are bad readers, but this is not the case. The brain simply needs time to adapt to a longer period of focus. With regular practice, reading becomes easier and more natural. Becoming a reader in a non-reading world, it's not about forcing yourself to read more books. It is about slowly rebuilding your ability to focus on one thing for a long period of time. When the ability returns, reading stops feeling like effort and starts feeling like a very natural way to spend time. In a world full of constant digital noise, reading becomes more than just a hobby. It becomes a way to slow down, actually, to think more deeply and to reconnect with your own attention. and your mind as well. So let me sum up here. We have two different methods. The first one, you have to turn off all distractions, your computer, your phone, your iPad, everything, just and find the time, right? The second one, you need to find your book. Just don't go over the hype with the hype train. Try to find something unique and don't make your reading as a challenge. You don't challenge anyone, you don't challenge yourself. Okay, so, and the last one, tip number 3, actually, on this channel you may find a video about sub-vocalization. It would help you dramatically how to read quickly, quicker, and etc. So the link I will add below this video. So if you like such kind of content, please like, subscribe. See you in the next videos. Bye guys.